Hi, Kavita, Shonali.
Hi, Sid. Hi, Sid. Can you please make Kavita and me co-host?
Yep, just a moment, please.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
hi Sid. Good afternoon.
Hi, Kavita. How are
How
you
are you?
today? I'm good.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Hello, Sonali.
Kar diya, Shonali.
Acha, okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Of the person, and the cards are made with the entire mindset where the other person can easily connect and decode the meaning. All right, it is a self discovery, it's a process of self awareness, and also it talks about what how the other events or how the outer world is impacting you. What steps can you take to lessen the impact? All right, how can you become a little sthit pragna position, come to that position, and how to remove the doubt and confusion? And that can only happen when you don't put a pressure on yourself continuously, that pressure on the mind. All right, I have to do this, I have to do that. When you try doing something, all right, by just being aware, it happens effortlessly, and that's what Osho Zen Tarot Cards do to you. All right, so over to Kavita. You are on mute, Kavita.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks, Sonali, for that. So before we go on to the journey, see few of the cards here. Um, First, let us make our minds clear that yeah, we all of us have some other point of time, or we must ourselves or would have learned a certain set of traditional tarot decks. There are quite a number of them in the market, and many people are practicing out there. So there is a major difference between this card, this tarot deck, as well as compared to those ones which are the traditional ones. So the traditional ones were designed keeping in mind to do predictions for a person's situation, their past, present, future, and many various other things, whether a thing would go successfully or not. But here the difference is that the Zen tarot deck is not prepared for predictions. It is designed for one own self soul journey, the spiritual growth, to understand what is it inside us that needs to be opened up. Where do I lack? What is it that is the minor thing in my life that needs to be changed? So this deck is made up of 79 cards. Okay, the usual deck is of 78 cards. Here there is one card which is added, which is known as the master card, which has a picture of Osho on it, and it includes quote, and this all cards include quotations from his work which he has done till now. Now this deck is divided into two parts. One, that we have 22 cards, sorry, 23 cards here, which are major arcana. So they cover up the event, the major changes, the major shifts that need to happen in one's life. So a person's soul journey. So 0 to 21 cards are basically a person's self journey within your own self. You travel within, you take each part of your life. And the 22nd card which comes up, which does not have a number on it, and it is a master card. It is meant to tell you that now you have reached or attained the level of being a Buddha yourself. Okay? Now, the major arcana is marked with a purple color diamond, and then you have the minor arcana where there are 56 cards divided into four suits, which represent four elements of life. Now, each of the suit is marked with a particular color of the diamond, that is the indicator, uh, so that we distinguish each card from other. So you have a suit of water, which is for emotions, and the color of the diamond is blue. Then we have clouds, which tells it about or points us about what are our thoughts, how are they, are we thinking correct, are we thinking negative, how it should change. And those cards are denoted by the color gray. Then we have fire, which is action and responses, our emotions and our thoughts. whatever emotions we are going through, whatever thoughts we are going through, how are we responding to that? What kind of actions are we taking? Are our actions justified? Are we creating some kind of negative karma? This is done, this is explained with this suit of fire, and the color is red. And the rainbow is the materialistic side, which connects the earth as well as the sky. So a rainbow is something which connects the earth and the sky. So something which is emotional thoughts, the actions related to it are all connected, and it culminates into a rainbow. So those are denoted with the rainbow colors. So I hope all of you are excited to just look at the first card that I'm going to present right now from the major arcana. So with all your permission, are you ready? Can I go ahead?
Guys, please type yes if you are ready. We like interactive sessions.
I'm sure all of them are saying yes.
Yes. We want more
Yes.
yes. Come on,
Okay.
we are 40, 45 people over here. Very nice. Good, good, good. Good girls. Good energy,
Very
good
nice.
energy.
Very nice.
Thank you so much for your response. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, love it. Thank you. Let's do it.
Yes. So here we go with the first card, which is from the major arcana. And look at the card. See how beautiful it is. And this card is telling us to have a new vision. So this card is basically would appear somewhere. Okay, it tells us that we always have in our work, regular day-to-day life, maybe even when we do cooking at home or we just do simple works, we do in a standard state of format. You must have heard why at offices, most of you, your managers or your colleagues or your leads saying, why don't you do something out of the box? ये तो सभी करते हैं. आप अलग क्या कर रहे हो? Do something different. Do something which is different than others. So when such thing comes, it is this card. This card is telling you, wait, hold on. How can you do things differently? What is it that you can add from your own essence that you can change in whatever you're delivering? Is it something that you are used to being in that box? Do you see this box over here? Okay, this says that you are in your own set square. You're following those set rules. You're not going to think beyond it. This box, you see the triangle over here? This triangle says that do not stick to the set values. If you want to grow, you have to take a step back. You have to analyze. And the triangle tells you that when you analyze, you have to keep in mind, your body, and your soul. How are you going to work it mentally? How are you going to work it physically? How it will nurture your soul? And once you work on this triangle part, on your mind, body, soul, start thinking out of the box. This is the circle, this is the divine circle, the space. You create your own space, you create your own place out there. So you see, he is standing here rooted on the ground, the earth. The fire here is to make something new, and there is divine guidance over here to him. And that's how this person, because he's standing in a position where he is trying to think, he's ready to move, and he's ready to think something new for himself. He's creating a space for himself. You find this card nice? Type N if you find this nice. Sonali, are we having nice response? Are we having a good response here?
Yes, we are having. We are having.
Okay.
All right,
So
let
this
me
is,
just add my little 2
yep,
cents on it. Okay, with your
definitely.
permission. है ना? All right, now new vision. You know what is new vision about for me? When I look at new vision is actually when we're thinking of creating anything, we get new ideas, new concepts, but application is equally important. So new vision is drafting that, executing that, and materializing and creating something new. So new vision is actually asking you leave the old and come to the new. All right, the universe is entirely conspiring you to achieve it. That is your new vision. Sometimes you have to maybe stop, pause, and then just take a little step further. That is the new vision. So don't be in a hurry, don't be in a rush. As Kavita said, it's all working out because there is divine guidance, and the divine guidance can never do do a hoodwinking job with you. All right, it's there, it's working out, and it's for your favor. So that is the new vision. All right, now guys, tell us, how does the new vision make you feel? How do you connect with this card, new vision? Where do you
Ma'am,
feel the energy is flowing out? How do you respond to the energy of the new vision? Does this card make you feel amazing? What kind of vibes or energies are you getting?
ma'am,
Let's hear from you.
may I?
Yes, yes, please. Please introduce yourself.
Ma'am, I'm Jitesh.
Hi, Jitesh.
Hi,
Yeah.
Jitesh.
Hi, ma'am. Actually, there are three shapes in front of this man,
Hmm.
means at the background. One is a square, one is a triangle, and one is a circle. So all the three shapes, they speak a lot about the
Yes.
particular situation.
Hmm.
The square thing tells that you connect with the earth sign, means connect with the roots. The triangle shape is the shape of energy, and the round shape, the circle, it is the emotional shape. So this person, whosoever will get this card, he is in the trivial stage. He is not able to understand what is to be done. But yes, there is a sky in front of him that he has to take a chance, and that is what this new vision is talking about.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that was a nice, interesting interpretation.
Okay, anybody
Thank you,
else
ma'am.
would like to say, contribute something? Manisha ji, yes, ma'am. Very nice, balanced. The four corners are explained so well, so beautifully.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to the next one, which I have taken from the colors of water, from the card of water, and it is the card called receptive. How does this card make you feel? I would like to know first.
This is giving a feminine energy.
Yes, this is a feminine energy card. Uh, it is a feminine energy. It tells you that somewhere, even if it is a man for whom this card would come, it tells that somewhere you need to tap to your feminine energy. But the main core message from this card, what is going, is that of being receptive. There are many times that we get advices, we get suggestions, we get messages. Sometimes it is messages, universe sending us and messages. It is sometimes unknowingly something happens around us, and those are messages. Like say for example, every day we we leave for work at 8 o'clock, and 8:05 I would catch an auto, but I do not get that auto at 8:05. Maybe at 8:10 I get one. So I'm not able to understand why that delay is. There is a message in it. So being receptive, this card tells you that you have to open your crown, you open your head, and try to be receptive to messages which are going to happen or which are coming to you for your good. These messages, now those messages, okay, the intuitively those messages which come would only come in front of you, only be received once you tap the feminine energy inside you. So, Nali, you want to add your information on this?
Yes. Now, see, when you see receptive, now I have read somewhere. Yes, I have read somewhere that mind should be like parachutes. The more they are open, the more you are receptive. So, if here when you see this beautiful lotus flower and you see, streams of water coming out and beautiful lights sparkling around the lotus, okay, you see that when one is receptive, when one is open, and one is not rigid, the universal guidance, the universal energy, and then the source of information comes to you, and then you are able to absorb it. You are able to do something with it. Receptivity is like embracing the changes. It's like understanding where you need to work and where you need to tweak and how you need to respond rather than be rigid. The more one is rigid, the more it is difficult to transform. So this card makes you aware of your own emotions. It makes you aware of how your relationship with the self, all right, how your mindset can actually transform you. So it all happens with the emotions, it all happens with the inside the mind first, and then there's a reaction or there is a response. So Queen of Water, which is the receptive card, takes you further and propels you to understand and how you need to be fluid like the water, how you need to transform, how you need to heal from within, only if you are receptive. If you are not receptive, if you are not open, then you are like a door closed from where the energy cannot come in and no change or transformation can happen.
Wow, that was awesome, Sonali.
Thank you.
So do we have any questions on this, or we'll move to the next card? Or
Ma'am, there are
Hmm.
there is some kind of chakras which are shown on this card. Is there any significance of those?
So this which you show like the twined lines, those are definitely the chakras that are in one's body, the 7 chakras, and the 7th one being your crown. So the lotus there denotes your crown. That's where actually we receive our we have to be receptive about to receive energies or some guidance, blessings, or messages that we get. Because even if whatever you get, okay, information, it has to break through your head, it has to break through your crown for you to be matured enough to understand. If that lotus is not open, that message would not come into your system. So this denotes your 7 chakras in the body.
No, okay. So okay, ma'am.
Okay, this is another wonderful card from the cloud suit. It is rebirth. So rebirth is not the actual rebirth, but it is this card is pushing you for how you grow from somebody who's meek and quiet and silent like the camel to somebody who is aggressive, who is fearless, uh, who who has all the qualities of a powerful person, but doesn't have much of direction like the lion. And when you combine, when you grow out from the lion, you grow into something which is like the person is playing flute. So I always uh, relate this person to Lord Krishna. So somebody who overpowers and who has control powers, who has direction in life, who has helped people go around in life. You grow into that Krishna who guides people among them. So that is the rebirth card. So rebirth is basically you have to move out of being what person. We all are born with our specific qualities, but then if we want to really outgrow, really uh, be at a level where we are happy, we are with some directions, we our life is controlled by us, we have to start from being the camel that we are. And when we grow from there with the help of our learnings, our understandings, we grow into a land where we get a little aggressive. We have a little kind of a pride that comes because, oh, I have learned, I'm not that camel anymore, that silent camel anymore. I have a power, I have grown into a powerful beast. But that beast has to learn that pride will not help it to go anywhere. And that's when the humbleness suddenly starts seeping in. You realize that no, if with all this power, if I grow more humble, that would make me the great person that I want to be. And that's what is the rebirth card is about. So Nali, over to you.
Yes. So tell me, all of you who are present here with us, okay, what does the card rebirth connect to you anywhere? Haven't we all gone through this journey of transformation from a camel? Maybe not exactly like this ferocious lion, but we have all transformed over the years. We have all changed. We have all evaluated, assessed ourselves, and we have reached a certain point in life where certain things don't matter to us. We choose not to react or to respond to each and everything, and we slowly learn that detachment can be achieved a little bit, if not in entirety, a little bit. How does the card rebirth connect you? Over to you people, because I want to hear from you guys. How do you respond to the energy of the rebirth before we switch to the next card? Let's keep this open. Yes, let's keep. So you can unmute yourself. Please switch on your cameras and let's have. This is not that, a forum where I and Kavita are just going to explain the cards. We want your maximum participation so that it gets interesting to hear others' ideas, others' opinions. And that's how you learn tarot. Believe me, that's what I do in my classes. So tell me, how do you connect? Any one of you, any one of you, any one of you. Any one of you. Doesn't rebirth mean anything to you? Don't you all have gone through transformations? Does this tick any boxes to you? Does this make you feel empowered? Does this make you feel a little cringed? Or you're looking at transformation from a different angle and you're still, or maybe you can see someone who's still into that sleepy mode of the camel. When you see the camel, all right, the camel is a huge animal, all right. It's a very tall and a big animal, all right. And when it stands, we all feel, oh my God. So the towering camel is actually, for me, when I see this card, the ego. All right, we are all living into that doubt, into that illusion that we are something, but we are nothing. We come out of nothing. This card ticks the boxes of awareness for you. All right, and it makes you understand that we are nothing. And when the lion is roared, when the lion roars, it is not the lion which is roaring. It is your own reflection which is coming out through this card. Now, when I say through your own reflection coming out through this card, I simply mean is that the journey which you have taken from where you started from zero to where you have reached. The lion is not something you should be scared of. The lion is simply making you aware that how you can simply balance the energy from a dull, sleepy camel to a ferocious lion. The transformation is huge. And when you look at the child, all right, the child who has the flute, the child is playing the flute and he is unaware. He is unaware and he does not care. So be like a child, all right? Grow, but don't get entangled. Don't entangle others. Then rebirth can be possible. Rebirth can be achieved. The transformation is within your reach. I hope that was good and I made sense. Because everybody's quiet, so I'm doubting. Did I speak some mumbo jumbo? Was I talking mumbo jumbo? Nobody's responding.
No, Sonali, not at all. It's making sense. And it's so true. It's absolutely true for every one of us. We go through so much of transformation during our journey. It's absolutely true.
Thank you, Archana ji. Thank you for always being there. Thank you so much. Okay, so when you move from rebirth to the next card, all right, let's move on to the next card. Four of Fire is the participation card. अब आपने वो बीजेपी का वो टैगलाइन सुना होगा ना, all right, सबका साथ सबका विकास. Four of Fire participation is that. What do you see when you see the Four of Fire participation? What does participation mean to you? Does this only mean community work? Does this only mean group work? What does participation make you aware of? Where does participation lead you? क्या बताता है आपको? पार्टिसिपेशन से आप कनेक्ट किस तरह से कर रहे हो? क्या दिख रहा है आपको इस पिक्चर में? किस तरफ आपको पार्टिसिपेशन लेकर जा रहा है? बताइए. Let's hear from you guys. क्या है आपके फर्स्ट थॉट्स पार्टिसिपेशन को लेकर? गिव एंड टेक टाइप्स. दीप्ति, वेरी नाइस. थैंक यू दीप्ति. What else?
See, I just see the 4 colors, and I also feel that it is going in 4 different directions, pointing to 4 different directions from the center. So, and it's looking as if it's blooming, like a flower, or something, like blooming and going outward. So that's what my take is. Thank you.
All right. Okay. 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 Do anybody sees a mandala kind of a, yeah? Does anybody see? It's
Yeah,
like,
there is a mandala feeling also.
yes. Yes. And you know what does it symbolize? It actually symbolizes a Tibetan thunderbolt symbol. Okay. So see, look at the depth with which, Osho has tried to create it. Okay. Now receptivity. Yes. Involvement, maintaining a healthy balance. Very nice, Bhavna ji. Very good. So जब आप इस मंडला को देखते हो, ये मंडला कहीं ना कहीं लोटस फ्लावर की तरह भी दिखती है, और ये बता रहा है कि that when you combine all the components together, when you work in sync, in harmony, all right, with self, with others, that is where the participation comes into being. What is participation? We are all participating, we are all collaborating, we are all exchanging ideas, emotions, feelings, thoughts, visions, dreams with others. We are continuously participating, and we are continuously giving opportunities to others to participate, to contribute into our life, and we are also somewhere contributing in a beautiful manner into others' life. Nobody is here managing things alone. All right, we are all there. Everybody is getting impacted by the outside world, by the physical world, and by also the inner circle of friends and families and all the people with whom they always exchange energy with whom they always exchange ideas or talk with. All right, so what is your contribution? All right, what is your participation in this entire thing? Participation is about that. In other words, somebody just commented, and I was coming to that. Participation is about teamwork. Now, when I started this thing and I said sabka saath sabka vikas, all right, I simply meant, okay, that everything contributes to the growth. Okay, so when you work together in harmony, all right, with yourself, you are not anywhere feeling disgusted, you are not repelling anything, you are not becoming rigid, and you are not letting anything overpower you, or you can say anything sap your energy. That is where the participation is. Participation is making you aware of your role, not just as a human being or connected to the people around, but how are you contributing to the world? That is your participation. And when you see the participation, it only points out to one thing, that change will happen. No matter how much you become rigid, no matter how much you become what you can say stubborn, or you become more aggressive, or you resist, all right, you can no longer be a spectator in this world, because we are all participating somewhere or the other. So we are contributing not just into our lives, but into with and impacting others' lives also. So as you start making those changes and start reaching that, maybe that Zen mode, or each day and every day, when you start taking one step ahead, all right, you are not just changing yourself, but it's also changing the life and the energy around you. That is the entire concept of the participation. All right, Kavita, would you like to add anything?
Yes, definitely. What I want to add here is this card tells us, okay, let us look at this. We all are born with something or the other unique about ourselves. We have some have long hands, some have long fingers, some have short fingers. So this card tells about how whole you have been connected. This whole flower, okay, how wholly are you being designed by God? Because your small fingers, your long hands, everything contributes or joins together to make the kind of person you are, and the center, the core of it is your mind, your heart, your soul, which is feeding all this, the entire system, the whole person. So the we have to acknowledge that however we have been born, accept ourselves, because this whole participation of our entire body is what is making us, because that is at the end of it which is going to help us grow. Does that make sense?
Nobody's talking. I'm like
I'm a
listening.
little scared now,
I'm
Sonali.
a
Like,
little scared.
do I intimidate people?
No, I think this is me. I'm intimidating people, but I don't intimidate people. Every 15 days, I have a workshop and everybody screams on top of their lungs. This is
Yes.
something unique happening.
Today we are
It's
trying to
making
understand what you're saying. That's the thing.
making
Okay. So
Okay.
that was a participation card, and I guess it was the way you look at it, it would tell you different examples of how participation uh, is is what we are made up of.
Okay,
So
so that
let's
was
move.
participation. तो हम सब आज यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं? What are we doing here? We are participating. So that means that somewhere maybe you are learning something new. You are participating with me, and you are connecting with my energy and vibes, and so am I. So we are all participating, growing, and nurturing with each other's energy and vibes. So now the next card which you see, all right, is actually a card which teaches you to pause, to stop, to reflect, and to take one step at a time. All right, nothing grows overnight. Okay, so seven of rainbow patience is all about the summer, the time, how the time changes. And on your screen you can see that seven of rainbow patience. All right, the patience card is asking you to be patient. What does it make you feel? All right, what do you get from the energy of this card? What do you get from the energy of this card? Where does this card lead you? How
I
would you
think this is showing the moon, the phases of moon.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
And I think the mother in the center.
And mood swings.
Mood swings. Okay, okay. Interesting. Yes.
For me, it's this card shows the various phases of life. We go through the different phases of life, and we have to be patient at every stage to achieve something or to
Yes,
reach to
yes,
a goal.
Archana ji.
Very
Yes,
nice, very nice.
very nice,
So
very deep.
must go on whatever happens.
अबे power off क्यों हो गया तेरा मो?
Okay, now when you look, a child has to wait till the yes, yes, Shri Sudha. So that entire period of waiting and growing is also a nurturing of self and the new soul, the new body, all right, which is going to come on this earth. So patience, what does the card mean? With the life and the various phases in life, okay, we keep changing, we keep learning, we keep unlearning, but one has to be patient. One cannot just, blame it on the moon. I would just say, all right, one cannot just blame everything on the moon, but one has to learn when can one remain passive. When the need or the time for action comes, one must be aware when the action needs to be done. One must also be prepared for the changes that is happening and slowly and smoothly transform self to achieve and go through that journey. And that is what the patience card is. Sometimes, when we try so much, all right, things don't happen, things don't materialize. So this card comes as a simple reminder that you cannot force something against the will or the desire of the universe. When the time is right, when it is willed by the masters, and when it is written, all right, that's when it happens. So the entire period of waiting, it's teaching you something. It comes with a message, it comes with an understanding. So utilize this time to learn. Don't use this time to become more rigid or become more bitter. If you channelize this time and this moment, you can actually discover a lot about yourself. So this is a card of learning. This is a card of releasing. This is a card of letting go. This is a card of growth for me as I connect with the energy of the card. And also this is a card which connects you with your own inner self. So on this period of waiting, on this period where you're watching that, how things will unfold, you learn a lot of things and you discover a lot of things. So for me, this is a card of self-discovery. This is a card of nurturing self and becoming aware of the action one needs to take. So that is for me patience. Kavita, please take from here. You are on mute, Kavita. You are on mute, Kavita.
Yes, am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible. Yes.
Sonali. Okay, okay. Yeah. So I was just adding to this card that this card tells us that yes, there is no the wait time is there. Don't just sit and crib. Oh God, I have to wait. You utilize. I mean, this just the way Sonali said that enjoy that phase of waiting. Learn something new. Do something new. What you have not done in your life. Try some different arena. If you know that you have to wait for a certain time and वो जब चीज जब भी होनी है ना तभी ही होगी आप वेट करके क्रिप करके उससे कुछ फायदा नहीं होने वाला आपको so this card is here to tell you that during the time that you have been asked to be patient don't crib don't be sad be smiling get that calmness within and try to grow yourself by learning something what you have never learned or what you have always wanted to do touch the passionate side of yourself touch something which is a feminine energy inside yourself tap and see if have you been just totally been into work mode and now that you have been asked to wait learn something what would make you feel balanced out so this card patience is telling you that
Yes, ma'am.
was this nice anything more you guys
Yeah,
want to add yes
very great lesson in this card. There is a 9 moons which are
correct
shown overhead of a woman,
the lady yeah
a lady who is looking as if she is carrying.
yes
So it says that everything will happen at a particular time.
परफेक्ट
Is it?
वही जब जो होना है तभी वो होना
Yes,
है
yes, yes. No need to hurry up. And is a woman is shown and a female is shown all there. So yes, you are
Hmm,
correct. You have to use your feminine energy, your creative energy, and your
correct
to balance yourself basically.
absolutely wonderful jitesh right
Yes, ma'am.
absolutely wonderful thank you so much for that yes Sonali you want to say anything here add more or can we go ahead proceed to the
Let's go
next card
ahead. Let's go ahead. Yes.
so these are the benefits what you have when you do a tarot card reading not only for others but for yourself and I would say these are the benefits what you would find within you when you start reading the Osho Zen Tarot Cards. There is a peace, there is a feeling of tranquility. You would get, if you go on reading the cards every day for yourself, you would get clarity in most of the areas of your life, one day at a time, kind of. Uh, your decision making ability would increase. Definitely, there is a shift in it. There would be answers which you were looking for, and those answers would be revealed to you. You would feel connecting to the universe, to your god, or to any any guru that you are following or you wanted to always follow. You will see that you something about certain god or the universe is approaching you सामने से आ रहा है आपके पास आपको कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है that thing just comes towards you because you are ready for that growth you are ready for that bond um, it will be easy for you to accept any kind of truth that is there that is happened however bitter it is however nasty it is you are ready for it and I can tell you from this for this one particular line of acceptance of truth these cards have helped me get over the death of my very good friend who I used to call a sister and these cards have really healed me after that this card help you for change in your life help you to develop your relations why because you are ready to accept the truth you are able to take clear decisions you are able to get clarity in your life your mind is at peace you are in connect with the universe so whatever is good the relations that are meant to happen with you the relations that are supposed to grow in your life will start growing and you would definitely see that anything or any person in your life who is not supposed to be because that person is not being good to the person is aura या उसकी एनर्जी आपके लिए अच्छी नहीं है यूनिवर्स उसको अपने आप आपके लाइफ से हटा देता है बहुत स्मूथली हटा देता है and you would
Sorry
really thank
for
god after that like
interrupting.
yeah
10-minute warning,
yeah
ladies.
okay sure
Thank you.
and then there is guidance for future we just are left with just two slides okay sonali you want to take this So guys, this is in short what we teach when we teach any tarot card, the Osho Zen Tarot Cards, how we go about. This is the kind of syllabus we follow.
Okay, can everybody
Sonali,
see
you
the
want to add?
slide? Can everybody see the slide? Because I cannot see the slide. Yes, we cannot see the slide, Kavi. It has stopped.
No.
Yes, because I cannot see the slide. Yeah,
Let me share it again.
yeah, please.
Now, is it visible?
Yes, yes. Now it's visible. All right.
Go ahead.
So on your screen, guys, we have been teaching after I digitalized my work in tarot. We have been teaching for the past 1.5 years through digital networks, tarot. So our classes are going to be online. We will teach you the entire deck starting from the history and origin, which we have briefly brushed and spoken about. All the 23 major arcana cards will be told and explained in detail. All the 4 suits of the minor arcana, which comprises of 56 cards, will be there. Then you will understand the elements of the cards, the symbology, all right, and you will be also taught how would you connect with your tarot cards, how would you clean, charge your deck, how would you meditate and deepen your connection with the card. That all also we will teach you. So this is all taken care of. All right, I and Kavita are a team of tarot professionals. We are extremely dedicated, and we are here to tell you that we are offering this to you today. So this is not just about learning tarot. This is also about discovering self. Over the period of since we started digital coaching of tarot and other healing modalities, we have trained more than 500 people under us. Okay, and there are more than 500 people who with workshops and webinars that we have dealt with. So when you see on your screen the syllabus, there is more to it than what it looks, because we are very dedicated and we are very systematic and structured. So when you learn with us, you not just get a simple interpretation, but you become one of the most confident people to understand and interpret the cards, and the meaning flows to you in a very simple way. Now, when you see the cards, all right, interpretation of the cards does not happen very easily. So we'll help you to connect and we'll help you to interpret the cards and let the guidance flow in from you. Then we will also teach you how to do a personality spread, all right, which we teach to all our students, and the daily, weekly, and the annual guidance spread, and the normal 3-card general reading. Also, our sessions are live, interactive, so you can just catch hold of us. It's not that a boring session where you are just sitting watching a video and figuring out for yourself, all right, I have a doubt over here, when do I ask, when do I meet our mentors. So our sessions are live, our sessions are fun, our sessions are interactive. So if you are in and looking to explore Osho Zen Tarot, then what I can tell over here to you with all my heart and with all our experience and years of dedication for teaching and nurturing all our students is that we are 100% invested in nurturing you, in upgrading your knowledge and skills. If you are in, then come aboard, and we are going to handhold you and we are going to help you for this. So what is the energy exchange for it? The energy exchange is 7,500. If you pay the full amount, all right, it's going to be, you will get a free 45 minutes personalized tarot reading from me or from Kavita, or you can pay in 2 installments to us. All right, we will share. Our number is flashing on screen, so you can share that number. The number is 9920128920. Kavita, please share your number also. Please mention your number. Please share it on the chat box.
So you can type it down there. 98201-45324. Shonali, can you type it down?
Yes, I will. Please tell me.
98201-45324.
Okay.
And that brings today's lovely session.
So do you have any questions? All right. And the last thing we would like to mention is that our classes are starting from the first week of February. All right, you can currently book your seat by paying us $9.99. All right, through Paytm, through Google Pay, or through Phone Pay, and we will take you on board from the first week of February. The classes are going to be in the evening. Generally, a weekend session is what we are looking at. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The timings are going to be 7 to 8 p.m. or 6 to 8 p.m. All right. The duration of the class is 15 days. Okay. Are we having that slide still flashing, Kavita?
Yes, I will share that.
All right. Okay. So the classes are going to be for 15 days.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. And then you are going to be given a live practice of interpreting the cards. We will be doing the spreads with you, the personality spread. All right, the three card spread, and the weekly spreads, and the annual guidance spread. So these are the spreads we are going to help you learn. And the timings are going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. or 7 to 8 p.m. We'll work out on the timings. Okay. So the entire syllabus is flashing on your screen. And if you have been thinking of learning Osho Zen Tarot, then I can assure you one thing, that you will not be ever disappointed that you joined hands with us. We are committed, we are dedicated, and we give more than 100% of what we promise. And over here, there are tons of our students who have learned Rider Waite from us.
Thanks, Shonali, Kavita. And over time, I've tried to stay away from divination as a subject, or as a class of subject. But I'm getting more and more interested. So perhaps जब आपका अगला Rider Waite होगा, I'm a bit of a conservative sort of fellow, so I'd really like to start with Rider Waite.
Awesome.
So I think we'll have a chat. I think I'm crossing over to the dark side.
Sid, I think I'm going to learn more.
Also, we
with
would
you.
love to have you on board.
Yes. I think we are going to learn more with you than you will learn from us.
Tarot may not a chance. Unless you don't know how to spell tarot. I could teach you that.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I can finally understand when he's joking. So that is my biggest achievement, I would say. Because previously Sid would joke and I would be like, and then he would say, joke mara. Acha, okay, tumne joke mara.
अगली बार से हाथ उठा दिया करूँगा. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shonali and Kavita. Guys, if you have any questions at all,
thank you so much.
What's that guy doing wearing a cap and holding a cup in his hand? This is the right time to ask.
All right. So please note down our numbers. Please note down our numbers. 9920-128-920. Kavita, please share. Please share your number. I will also share my number.
So it is 8201-45324. I'll type it out in the chat.
I've already done. I'll type mine. Okay, so please get in touch with us. Okay, you will find our information easily on the Community Healers group. Okay, and we'll see you on live or in the month of Feb. All right. So the registrations are open. Please make use of it. And if you pay us, you will be the lucky one to get a reading from us, a one-on-one reading. All right. So don't miss on that. And thank you for listening to us. Thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing your time and energy with us. We are humbled. We are full of gratitude. And thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Masters. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shonali. Thank you, Kavita. And thanks, Sid.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you all for being a lovely audience.
Thank you, Shonali ma'am. Thank you, Kavita ma'am. Thank you, Sid.
Very welcome, Mr. Sultani. I'm just posting the.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Induji. Thank you.
Oh, Indu is my better half, by the way.
Okay.
She seems to be following a lot of community healers.
Okay. Okay.
And Balbir, by the way, is my mother-in-law. So you'll find.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Both of them in a lot of these sessions.
Okay.
See you guys.
See you guys. Bye-bye. Take care.
Okay.
Be safe.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
I mean, once it is formally over,
So now I wanted to know something about the man who introduced you initially. Being your Reader Vedic students, we know you, but the person who formally introduced you has a very good voice. Link भी उनसे आया था सिड खुलर जी और पूरा परिवार उनका अटेंड कर रहा है. That's really interesting to know. और वो आप वेबिनार कर रहे हैं zen ओशो टैरो का और आपको एक स्टूडेंट मिल गया रेडर वेट का. That's also very दिलचस्प sort of thing. तो थोड़ा सा उनके बारे में आधी लाइन बता दीजिए या वो खुद अपने मुंह से बता दें तो अच्छा रहेगा.
Sid, are you there?
नहीं आप बताइए. This will be entertaining for all of us.
नहीं आप बताइए. आपकी आवाज अच्छी है तो आपकी आवाज सुनना ज्यादा पसंद आएगी. इन दोनों को हम रोज सुनते हैं.
Thanks, Kriti. Kriti, I work with.
तो कृति इनकी आवाज ही इनकी पहचान है नहीं है. ओके, ये बहुत ही ऊंची शख्सियत है. I would say I'm goofing up here with my Hindi. All right, he is a very beautiful person, a very beautiful soul with an immense knowledge on food and nutrition. All right, okay. He's not just someone who will just touch around the borders. So when Sid tells me that I'm going to learn tarot from you, मेरी हड्डियां अंदर से कांप रही हैं क्योंकि I know he's going to actually take out the best out of both of us. All right, he's not someone.
I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for that, Shonali. मुझे पता है बाल की खाल निकालने वाला चीज होने वाली.
I'm already getting I have butterflies in the stomach. Okay, my solar plexus is gone today. All right. Okay, so he is someone who dives into something and literally goes to the deep end. That is Sid Kular. Profound.